Hi there, it's Paul at Loft47 and we're going to look at how to create a bill in Xero in this video. So what we're going to do, we're going to start in the dashboard. So you can see here I'm in the dashboard for our Summers and Howell Realty Brokerage. And then you'll see on the left hand side our bank accounts. On the right hand side we have two panels. We've got one which is the invoices owed to you. Now there is a video on Loft TV showing you how to create an invoice. But today we're going to look at this section here. It's the second panel on that right hand side, bills you need to pay. Now when you pay a deal out in Loft, if you have a payable to your agent, it will generate a bill in the Xero software. So once you batch across from Loft, it will batch the accounting entries, the transactions on your deal, including any payables, and they will land in this area here. So can you see the little link? If you hover over it, there is a link and it says 48 awaiting payment. So those real estate related bills will all land in this section here, and you'll know they've come across from the Loft platform because they're going to have a reference that looks like this. You'll see the deal address and you'll see the deal number as well. So you know they've come through from the Loft system. So anything real estate related, you shouldn't have to create a manual bill in Xero. If you're creating a manual bill for something related to your real estate, such as an agent payout or a check to an outside brokerage, then you're probably doing something wrong, because Loft will generate all of those bills for you automatically. What we're going to look at today though is if you do need to create a bill for something. So let's say, for example, it's a non-real estate payable. So you may have purchased, I don't know, you may have purchased something from within the brokerage, some equipment. You may pay your monthly rent or something like that. So there are options here. You see it says new bill. And you've got, if you click the little arrow, repeating bill. So you've got new bill, which is a one-off bill, if you just have to pay for something on a one-off, or you also have the option new repeating bill as well. So exactly the same principle as you have for invoices. There is a video on Loft TV for invoices, as I mentioned, but if we wanted to set up a new bill on the fly, you just hit the new bill button. You're going to enter the information as to who you're going to pay. You can enter the date of the bill, the due date. So if we were paying a bill here to, let's say we're going to pay this person, you put the date of the bill, you put the due date, you can put a reference for whatever the bill is for, and then down on the body of the bill, just like you do for invoices, you can go into your products and services. So remember, these products and services are data saving tools where you can have cost price assigned to certain items that you purchase or sell within the brokerage, and you will select any item that you want to. You can also create new ones on the fly as well. So let's say, for example, I purchased some signage for the brokerage. So I'm going to select signs. I don't have a unit price associated to this product and service that I have within the brokerage, but I can still edit my bill. I can say that I purchased some signs and they were worth $200, and you can see there I now have a bill I can approve. So if you click on the approve button, that's going to generate a bill, and you can then go ahead and use the bill. So if I click approve, you're going to see now the system has generated a bill payable to this person here in the sum of $200, and just like you would for any bill that had come through from the Loft platform, you can just go ahead down to the bottom here, make a payment. You'll select the day you're paying the bill, the account you're paying from. If you're paying by check, you can check this box and hit the add payment button. If you're paying by direct deposit, you can leave a reference in here and then hit the green pay button as well. So that's how you generate a one-off bill on the fly. And if we go back to bills, I'm going to show you the second option there. We clicked on new bill a moment ago, but we're going to click on new repeating bill. Now this is very similar, it's exactly the same sort of layout to your repeating invoices. So remember, you have repeating invoices for things that you charge your agents on a monthly basis. Well, exactly the same thing can apply for anything that you have to pay on a regular monthly basis. So your rent, for example, if you're paying rent to your landlord, it might repeat once a month. Your bill date, you can select the bill date, the due date. If there's an end date, you can add an end date. Unlikely that there will be an end date. And then you can approve it if you're happy with the monthly amount that you're entering. You can then enter your landlord name as a contact. If you haven't already added them, you can create them. Reference, you can just insert the regular placeholder, which is the month and the year. So you want to make sure you have the month and year placeholder in, so it's going to insert the month and the year automatically. And then down here, again, you can go into your products and services. You can see, do I have one for rent? No, I don't. But if you set them up, you will have. So, you know, do set your products and services up first. But if not, you can create them on the fly like this. So I could give it a 2-letter code, RT. I could call it rent. I could say my rent is $1,500 a month. I can then go into my GL. And if you type the word rent in, it's going to give you some GL that is applicable. So I'm going to go rent. And if there is tax, obviously you can assign the tax as well. And then you hit the save button there. So you can see I've populated now my bill. This is going to be a repeating template once a month, every month on the 9th. I can do it, or you can do it on the 1st, whatever day you want. The system is going to generate an invoice from a bill from a repeating template. So every month this bill will be generated, and you can then mark it as paid, cut a check from it, and make that payable. Hit the save button, and that will save the bill. So I'm going to hit the save button there, and you'll see now within our repeating template section, we have a monthly repeating bill to the landlord, $1,500. It repeats every month, and the next bill will be on that date, and it will be auto approved. And what happens is when this date comes around, September the 9th, it will land in this area here, awaiting payment. So just like all the bills that come over from Loft, the payables to the agents, the payables to outside brokerages, it will land in the awaiting payment area, so you can go and take care of it in there. So there we go. That's how you set up bills and repeating bills in Xero. Thanks for watching, everyone.